Hello everyone, welcome once again to another Power BI related tutorial by Slide School. In this part we are learning about KPI visualization in Power BI, what can be the best practices. So the data set that we are using here is a simple KPI visualization data set that we have created. And in the data set you can see we have order date, category, product, sales target. So this is important thing that for every day or for every month or for a particular time period there can be a sales target, and there are different sales representatives. Okay, and then there will be actual sales. So this was the target set by the company and the actual sales that company could do. Similarly, here is a profit and a profit target. This is, I have simply created it just to demonstrate something, but in actual sense there will be a target sales. It can be target per quarter, it can be target per month, or it can be target per day also. Sometimes it is, it totally depends upon company's policy. And here you can see for sales KPI we can see plus 2.53% increment. So our goal was this value and we have actually achieved a higher value. Okay, but here you can see in case of profit, goal was 8.03k, goal was 8.19k, but we can do we could do only 8.03k. So this is minus 1.96%. So we are not doing any calculation here, but if you will use the KPI visual in Power BI, it will automatically do it for you. Okay. So how to do that? First of all, make sure that in your data set you must have a target value, you must have actual sales. So sales target and sales actual value should be there. Similarly for profit, if actual profit and profit target should be there if it is needed, or for whatever numerical metrics you have to build KPI. It can be traffic, like number of people coming to a website. So let's say company gave you a target that we want at least 100,000 people on our website, and you could achieve let's say 120,000. So that will be a target value and a actual value. So in your data set it will be like that, right? So when it is given like that, then what you can do, let's create a blank canvas here, and in your blank canvas just drag the KPI visual. In your KPI visual you will see value, trend axis, and target. Okay, these are the three important fields. In your value you will drag the you know actual value, that actual sales, actual traffic, whatever actual number you have. So for example actual sales here, so we will drag that. In our trend axis we will drag order date here. Okay, we can also drag for example quarter. Okay, or we can also drag month or day or year, whatever you want to drag. So let's say we drag the entire order date, then what it will do, it will automatically show you trend for order date. This is sales trend. Now if you were able, or whether you were able to meet the target or not, so you will drag sales target here. If yes, then it will show as green, show in green color. Okay, in the similar way, let's create one more, and here what we have to do, let's drag profit here. Okay, so here this is the actual profit, this is the profit target, and trend axis, let's say quarter, let's say we want to see quarter. That's actually we don't have enough data here. For month we have 2 months of data, so we can see it is declining. Okay, if you will drag order date wise, you will see trend, order date wise trend, and a negative trend, which means a red color. You also have different type of settings here. For example, icons, you can use the icon size, so you can see this check icon and exclamatory icon. Let's say 45. So you can see here also you can use this icon. Okay, so this way you will be able to show that yes, target met or not met. Okay, this is icon. We have trend axis. Good color is green color, bad color is red color, and transparency is 20%. We can increase or decrease transparency as per your requirement. 20% is the default transparency. Here we have the target label. Okay, so this is 12 pixel. You can increase or decrease the size of target label like this. Okay, and target label, in target label goal is written, so we can write profit target or whatever you want to write here. Okay, so something like that. So it's totally up to you, so what you want to display, but this is how you can control. And distance to goal, in case of percent is written, and increasing is positive, you can always increase or decrease that. Okay, if you will switch it off, you will see that it is not showing. So it is automatically doing the calculation. And if you want to do date, you can enable date and it is showing data of final date. So this way you can customize your KPIs. So that's how we have done here. Suppose here also we want to increase the size of icons, so we can just go and use 25 pixel here, and here also we can use it 25 pixel. So usually we create KPIs mostly with the help of cards also. Like in a card we can show actual sales and uh, you know target sales, something like that we can also show. Let me show you that, which you can try in your practice. For example, in fields we can drag sales target, so it will show sum of sales target and it will show actual sales. So here you can see, and here also we can go to general tab, effects, enable visual border. Similarly here also we can do the same, or we can copy the formatting and display. So this is what you can show here, right? So this is actual sales versus sales target, something that you can show here. And in the similar way you can also show for profit, although we can see the numbers there itself, but we can also show it for profit. So for example, we will simply get rid of this and we will write sum of profit, or we can write actual profit, and here we can write profit target. Okay, so you can see target was more and we were not able to achieve that. So this is something you can do. For example, let's say you want to see sales representative wise performance also. So what you can do here, you can bring a filter here. So we are using this slicer as a filter, and the slicer that we are using here is sales representative name. So, and we will go to slicer setting and we will use a drop down, and we will go to value setting and use bold font here, and we will simply enable a effect and visual border and shadow. That's it. So now let's say we want to see for John Doe. So in case of John Doe, you can see John Doe was not able to meet target sales and profit both. Mike Johnson, Emily Davis, but Jane Smith was able to make the sales, right? So was able to meet the target. So target was this. So this way you can obviously see performance. And if you want, you can add other filters also, like region wise if you want to see. So you can drag region here and let's select all of them and see region wise. So this is something you can do. And so now we may be wondering, or you might uh, wonder that the value that we are seeing here is actually differing from the value that we are seeing in the actual KPIs. So one reason for that is trend axis aggregation. The KPI visual calculate value dynamically based on the trend axis or order date, and it may be showing only the latest date or aggregating data in a way that differs from the total sum in the, and that is the reason we are seeing different values here, because this particular value is actually showing from the point of view of all data that we have. So let me show you one simple example here that will confirm what we are considering here. So here you can see these values are different. Let's say instead of order date, we actually drag month here. Okay. So you will see, because we have data of January and February, so we are seeing a data like this. Now here we will simply copy and paste this, and when you are copying and pasting this, let's get rid of region and just drag month from here. So obviously it is showing us different months, but because we have sales of only January and February, so we will when we will select January, you can see now for January these two values are similar, right? So you can see the goal value and the actual sale value. Okay. Similarly for February also we are seeing the same. So because now we are seeing the value at the level of month, and this is also showing us the same thing. If we select both, then it will be a difference, right? So that's why it is important to understand this difference. So, and that's what this statement tells you. The KPI visual calculates value dynamically based on the trend axis, and it may be showing only the latest date or aggregating data in a way that differs from the total sum in the chart. So this is a simple KPI visualization. If you want, you can add, you know, the entire order date here, and you can see date wise performance. You will be able to see that, right? That it is showing the same value in both cases. So I hope you understood this simple concept, how to create this kind of KPIs and how to work with your data when actual and target values are given.